right, guys, you know me, Teddy Hodges with APsystems. I'm out here with Peter Hardt from Hardt Electric. We're at the beautiful site called Net Zero out here in northern Illinois, just north of Chicago. How big is the site?
It's a little 40 kW system. It was designed to subsidize the building and provide its usage for the whole season, hence a net zero site. So it's outperforming what was calculated.
That's impressive. What would you contribute that to, or what do you think that factor is there?
Well, I think obviously the microinverters from APsystems plays a very strategic role in this, maximizing the performance of these panels. Due to the limited space we had to put this within, we had to space the racking obviously closer than what normally would be suggested. It was a 14 to 16 foot spacing. We are somewhere in 8 feet or less due to this preserved area. As you will see, it was adamant that we maintain the size of the space and still maintain a 4 foot spacing around the whole array for service and maintenance purposes. So our limitations made it so that utilizing a microinverter that allowed us to maximize the cells even in shaded situations, paid dividends for the customer.
I love the application of them where you put them on a more vertical pitch on the rail. It's probably easier to access, it's easier to scan, it's easier for wire management. That's what's critical about these systems is you don't have to make them flat underneath the panel, especially on a ground mount or even the last system on a flat roof mount. It's impressive. You take a different approach on how you're constructing these, and not only your crew, but your ingenuity about how your installation has been a pretty cool process to see.
The biggest thing why we did it that way was heat. Well, heat kills, and what we've over years and years of doing this stuff, and education from not only the manufacturers of panels but also microinverters, is get these things as cool as possible. So when we design systems, we try to take that more into consideration. Most of our customers that want to spend a little extra will try to position those inverters in a more controlled environment where the air is more clean, less dust, less exposure to a lot of outside factors. But in these specific cases, with a more robust encased microinverter, we can take a little more of a risk.
Let's talk about why APsystems. Why did you choose us? How did you get introduced to us? And then, go from there.
We love 480, and the reason we love it is the cost reduction and the value benefit to the customer. You have higher voltages, less amperage, you're drawing less, creating again less heat, but it requires a higher skill set to operate and utilize. And we saw that APsystems had the first, what we believed to be a solid 480 volt solution incorporating a microinverter. And the idea that you can plug in 4 different panels into one microinverter, from my standpoint, seems like it's a reduction in labor, it's a reduction in components. It just makes the kind of overall experience a little more user-friendly.
It's pretty impressive to see the site, see the constraints they worked with, the processes and steps they went to get through that process. And so it's pretty impressive to see that it's overproducing, it's doing better than expected, and the longevity and the O&M and all those things were taken into account and consideration. So I'm pretty impressed. Great job.